Three, two, one. Hold on, let me switch to the joint. Eyes open. Episode number 183 of the Left Hand Labs podcast is live. Now, last episode, I'm going to give everybody a chance to get in here. Look, I'm not going to be able to see when or who comes in the chat. But I will be able to see every message because now we're streaming. Not only are we streaming on Twitter and YouTube, we're also streaming on Facebook now. So now we're at 3 different places. Thanks to the Restream website. I don't know what took me so long to find it, but I found it. And we can stream everywhere. So the podcast is live everywhere. And we can talk about the New York Knickerbockers. I know y'all. Look, y'all know how we do every episode. I can see the live chat here, but I can see just me here. I'm not even gonna look at the chat yet. We're not even looking at the chat right now. I just want everybody to collectively tell me all praises are due. Julius Randle is better than Kristaps Porzingis. Yo, it's a lot of stuff we got to talk about this episode. I feel like we might just be talking about the Knicks. We might not talk about nothing else. And I'm not taking my glasses off. You got to look, check this out. You got to look me in my eyes and my other pair of eyes. 4 eyes. I got 4 eyes. With 4 eyes, I can see clearly that Julius Randle is one NBA All-Star. Starter. I think you got to get voted in as a starter. So he might not get voted in, which he should though. But he's on his all. If he does not make this All-Star team, then there will be blood. Somebody has to pay in blood if Julius Randle does not make the All-Star game this year. But we're going to talk about with my eyes, I can see. And I need everybody to admit and tell me Julius Randle is an All-Star. Julius Randle is one of the best power forwards in basketball. I need you to tell me with the same energy that y'all were telling me, oh, y'all traded Porzingis is so stupid. Porzingis is so good. He's a unicorn. He can shoot threes and he can get putback dunks, but he can't get 10 rebounds, but it's okay because he can shoot threes and he can block a couple shots. But what y'all always fail to mention, he's on minutes restrictions. He can't play back-to-backs. His knees are no good. Pause. He's always injured. Y'all don't want to talk about that. Let me gather myself. Let me stay composed. I gotta try to get composed, cause y'all really. This is a new New York Knicks. This is the new Knicks. I wish we had Cousin Gary, aka #RustGang, on this episode. I really wish we did because I need everybody to tell me all praises are due. 6 right now in the East. One game from being 500. 3 games in a row. We play defense. You feel me? Obi Toppin is don't worry about Obi. He's gonna be okay because Derrick Rose looked for him. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the young cats we have and what's going on. It's a lot of Knicks stuff today. I'm sorry if you want to hear about if you want me to talk about Anthony Davis. Thank God I got rid of AD in fantasy. Oh, and Dynasty too. I don't know why I drafted him over Jokic. I should have drafted Jokic. I knew I should have drafted him too. Because Hard Times got picked. The pick before mine. I should have just picked Jokic. But I picked AD. I don't know why. He's soft. I don't like the way he flops around the court. He always want to shoot jump shots. He won't get 10 rebounds. It was the worst. It was the worst experience having Anthony Davis on my roster, and I traded him for Jimmy Butler and Chris Paul. And this is Dynasty, so I'm stuck with Chris Paul for the end of his career. But it looks like LeBron is not slowing down anytime soon, so I'm not really concerned about AD making me regret the trade because AD is going to be Bron's sidekick for a couple more years, still at least. So I'm not worried about that. But I got rid of him. But his Achilles is jacked up. I really just need Christian Wood to come back. Christian Wood, please come back. For my fantasy team, please come back. But I'm sorry if you want. What you want? You want to talk about AD? You want to talk about hard times? I know y'all don't want to talk about hard times. I know y'all don't. Y'all never do. Y'all never do unless it's something negative to say. Nobody want to talk about leading the league in assists. Bob Reed told him, like, yo, bro, it's simple as this. You're the point guard. Because you just too good. You too ill. It's nothing I could do about it. It's really nothing I could do. I'm not a point guard like you. I'll play the two. I'll score because he's scoring. I think he's 50, 40, 90. He's illin'. I'm not saying he's playing bad. But we know, give the ball to the point guard and just fall in line. You feel what I'm saying? Fall in. Fall in and you good. Pause. That's it. So, we're going to talk about the Knicks. We are. You know, every episode I do an 83, let me think, a player with the number 83. I don't know. It's really irrelevant right now. This is the Julius Randle episode. Every time Julius go out for 40, like stuff like that, come on. John Collins, last year, y'all would have told me John Collins is better than Julius Randle, and I might have agreed with you. My slate is already clean because I got on here on the pod and I told everyone we made an apology episode to Julius Randle. We apologize. How dare we? We gotta trade Julius so Obi can shine. And what? That was so stupid. If we would have traded Julius for Buddy Hield, we were talking about trading Julius Randle for Buddy Hield. If we would have traded Julius Randle for Buddy Hield, that would have been the dumbest move the Knicks organization has ever made. Worse than Jerome James, worse than Malik Rose, worse than Eddie Curry getting paid, worse than trading Zach Randolph and Jamal Crawford away to try to get LeBron, worse than trading Mozgov, Felton, Wilson Chandler, Gallinari, picks, all for Melo. Why did we do that? That was so stupid. Oh my God. And people annoy me. People are with this Melo energy. People are saying, oh, Melo's a Hall of Famer. Are you ready to give him his flowers yet? Melo did this. Melo did that. Oh, he's so good. Look, he's moving up on the scoring list. Who cares? Melo still ain't no winner. We already done this a million times, and I hate having to do this. I hate having to go down the line and, I hate having to go down the line and tell you, like, yo, let's line up Melo's accomplishments with Dwight Howard's and whose is better, and it's Dwight's by a mile. No all NBA first teams, no all first team defense, no all NBA defensive teams at all. One scoring title. What did he really do? He was in a lottery. Shit that don't happen to all-star caliber players. Please, with the Melo stuff. Please. Let's not start with that. Now that makes me take my glasses off. It gives me a headache. I don't want to talk about Melo. We're going to talk about the Knicks. So, before we get into that, we got to do the sponsors as always. If you're listening, make sure you rate and review on the iTunes podcast app. If you're listening on the iTunes podcast app, all you got to do is go, leave 5 stars, leave a comment, some energy. You know what I mean? Oh, I like the pod. I like how you streaming it live on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, all at once. You know, all that kind of energy is highly appreciated. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube and then like the video, all that type shit. What does it do? I have no idea. Just do it. That's what YouTubers say. Like, I'm not a YouTuber, but the shit is on YouTube. So like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube, and you can join in on the live chat. Because I feel like, let's look at the live chat now. I feel like it's nothing. I got it right here. I can see it. It's nothing there yet, but I feel like in some time, now that I figured this out, it's going to get more and more traction going. And before you know it, it's going to turn into an avalanche. The snowball is going to turn into the avalanche. And it's going to be crazy in the chat right here. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, Julius Randle is L. Yeah, Porzingis sucks. And I'm going to be like, yes, I got good people in the chat. And there's going to be some people that say nonsense that I'm going to have to, that I'm going to have to joust with. But that's no problem because I come with straight energy and stump the Swami level intellect when it comes to this, and y'all know this already. But so make sure you subscribe to the joint, and you can follow the shop as well as the podcast on all social media at Shop Heirlooms, ShopHeirlooms. Okay, sponsors time. This is the sponsor's voice. I get close to the microphone, and I gotta get low like this. This podcast is sponsored by Shop Heirlooms, Premier Vintage Goods and Memorabilia. Like I said before, you can follow the shop on all social media as well as the podcast at Shop Heirlooms, ShopHeirlooms. Now, Valentine's Day just passed. It was yesterday. Ladies, if you're listening, ladies. And gentlemen, too. Did she really like the gifts you got her? I don't think so, pal. You didn't do the best that you could do when it came to the gifts this year. And the reason why, you didn't come down to the shop. She would have loved that Dale Earnhardt Jr. tee that you could see behind me in the background. She would have loved that. He would have loved it too. This is unisex. Those Iverson DMX size 10s, he would have loved those. He would have loved them. Next Valentine, don't even make up for your mishap on Valentine's Day, and you come down to the shop and you come get some wave. Shop is open. All you gotta do is come and pull up. And if you can't make it down to the shop, you can always go hit the website, www.shopheirlooms.store. Next day shipping on every order, unless you order on a Saturday. Then you got to wait till Monday because the post office is closed on Sunday. You heard? Okay. I think that's it for the sponsors. I'm ready to talk about Julius Randle. We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks. Go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go. R.I.P. Vincent Jackson. Yo, that's insane. I remember, Phillip Rivers was my favorite quarterback. I used to love Phillip Rivers since he came in from NC State. And Vincent Jackson played for the Bucks. He played for the Chargers. I remember using Vincent Jackson in Madden. That's sad. He was young too. He's dead. R.I.P. Vincent Jackson. And R.I.P. Fred Hampton. You already know what the deal is with that. And I don't know if y'all want to get into that with me today. Because I was charged up when I saw Judas and the Black Messiah. That dude, William O'Neal, despicable. And he killed himself right after. Despicable. Let's talk about it a little bit. Let's just talk about that movie a little bit. Just a little bit. Because this is based on true shit that happened. Did you see how Militant and how Comrade showed some discipline? The message that we were in order, we were together, we were positive, and we weren't for the bullshit. I wish we could be organized, structured. The FBI Hoover had to find a way to stop. You can't have no Black Messiah arrive. They didn't want nobody to lead us out of the darkness and wake everybody else up. We need to get back to that. So when stuff happens like with Floyd, guess what? It's gonna be, man, don't get me started. Okay. Intro music right here. Hold on, here we go. Fred Hampton was 21, bro. Intro music right here. Hold on, let me get it fired up. Before I start Ellen. Y'all don't want me to ill. Y'all know that. Intro music right here. Coming right back.
I used to roll me a big fine L and watch a whole lot of basketball and Seinfeld. Aside from my fish scale clientele, there are a few things I know as well as basketball and Seinfeld. 40 carats, phrases, 40's parrots. Mimic the style, you get embarrassed. Ditch the filthy habits. In a limousine, every limousine covered in some fine fabrics. Still wreaking havoc for them cash that will rob you for your pack. Back when Robert Pack was a maverick who had chicks to give wavy wop. It's not trading cards when I say your shorty gave me tops. Teeth look like chiclets, big and white like Rick Smith's. I'm at my Travis best. The rest is average at best, and this that land bias in its purest form. word is Bon Jovi, word is Sean. If you don't recognize that you're respond, catch a bigger bullet than George Marathon. Ric Flair with the chops, and they thought he's gonna flop. Finally back on the top. I already made it to the finals playing with Sagana Job.
Finally back on the top. Already made it to the finals. I already made it to the finals playing with Sagana Job. That's what he said. Yo, shout out to Yo Drew. You know he gave me the drop and all that. Yo, this dude, Juan Toscano Anderson, he got 3 fantasy points right now. What is going on, brother, man? In hard times, 18, 7, and 7. On the verge of another triple-double. 3 turnovers. Jimmy Butler, 16, 5, and 5. My fantasy team is very good. Very, very good. But I wish Embiid played today. That would have been very big for me. But this dude, don't give me 3 points and 2 rebounds, bro. Wake up. He got 2 turnovers. Wake up, bro. Come on. If not, you going on the bench. You're not going to play tomorrow for sure. And you can forget about it. You might not even play for the rest of this week. If you're going to play like that, you might not play for the rest of the week. I'm dead ass. This is ridiculous. But hard times and Jimmy Butler, they got me. I hope I get 60 clips from both of them. But we're gonna start off with Julius Randle. The brother had 44, 9, and 5. Made 7 threes, right? He ain't get no blocks like Kristaps Porzingis. He didn't. Whatever. But he kept us in another game when shit could have went left. We ain't even get to talk about Quickly yet and Derrick Rose. Matter of fact, do we need to pull up the box score? Let's pull up the box score. Let's pull it up. Whoa, what is that's not the YouTube that we're on now. That's the Knicks highlight show from Knicks Fan TV. I like watching Knicks. Okay, here we go. Let's pull up ESPN. Can y'all see what I'm looking at? Yes, you can see everything I'm looking at. Good. That's why you got to watch on the YouTube and on the stream and all that. Y'all have to watch. The Wizards blew the Rockets out. Well, the Rockets don't have nobody. Bill outdoes Wall. Yo, where's Bradley Bill going to end up? Is he going to end up in New York? Are we going to trade RJ Barrett? I would. If we can get Bradley Bill, come on. Okay, let's pull up the stats. Julius Randle, 44 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, no steals. Care about that. That's not important right now. What's important is that it comes a time in a man's life, right? There comes a time. Oh no, GarageBand. Stop. We need that to work. Hold on a second, everybody. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Sorry, we're back, GarageBand. For the people listening on the iTunes podcast app, you don't even know it, but it messed up. But there comes a time in a man's life when you got to make a decision, right? There comes a time when you got to make a decision. Julius Maximus Randle, he chose to come to the New York Knicks. Now, a lot of teams probably show interest, offer him a contract. But Julius Randle said, you know what? I want to show everybody that I'm an all-star level player. Now, I average a double-double in New Orleans. I played with LA, broke my leg up. They traded me away and all that kind of stuff for no reason. Imagine if the Lakers kept Lonzo Ball, D'Angelo Russell, Julius Randle. They would be in a they won a championship. So, I mean, can I really even say that? And I don't think, will LeBron have kept all those dudes? I have no idea. But, Julius Randle made a decision. And I'm forever going to respect him for that decision. And like I said, I was one of the foolish guys that was saying, like, yo, we got to get rid of Julius Randle. We got to trade him. It's not going to work. All he does is spin into the lane. It's a turnover. It's just not working. That was so foolish. He was our best player last year. He's our best player now. And he stepped his game up a whole nother level. I don't know if it was Thibodeau. I don't know what it was. but it's time where you got to give a man like Julius Randle his flowers. And this is a message to everybody out there that's in the NBA. Stop being scared to come to the Knicks. Get some of this smoke. Show us what you're worth. Julius Randle came to us when we needed. Let's keep it G real. We weren't performing the way that an NBA franchise should. We were losing a lot. There was a lot that went into it. Management was fucked up. A lot of shit was wrong. But Julius Randle got it together, and he said, "I'm gonna come here." Now, Kyrie didn't want this smoke. He went to Brooklyn, and hard times now is there. KD didn't want it. A lot of people didn't, but things can change. It doesn't have to stay like this forever. It doesn't, and I don't think it will. I think things will improve. Things will get better because the future is so bright. We have the Mavericks keep losing, keep on losing. Kristaps, look, check this out. Ain't it crazy that Kristaps Porzingis, the guy that y'all anointed as as that guy, the chosen one, the unicorn y'all decided to call him, right? He's gonna do something that is very unicorn-ish that has never been done before. We traded him away, and him trading us away. I mean, with us trading him away is gonna give us Julius Randle and what we have now, Dennis Smith for Derrick Rose, is probably going to be a number one. I feel like the Mavericks are going to lose and they're going to win the lottery, and it's going to be us because we have their first round pick, and we're going to get like Cade Cunningham or Kuminga or not Jalen Green. I don't think you could pick him like that high, or Jalen Suggs. We're going to get one of those guys. This is all from Porzingis. He really is a unicorn because look what he's done for our franchise. He was raping chicks in New York when he was here, allegedly. I don't want to get a lawsuit. I think that's why he requested a trade, because the sexual assault allegation. I'm going to keep it G real. That's what I think. And it's all nothing but good things. Marcus Morris, my favorite Knick of all time. Marcus Morris. Once I seen him hit somebody in the head with the basketball like that, I said, how can it not be? And it's just, I'm forever grateful. Julius Randle, keep up the good work. Now let's look and see what everybody else got into. Quickly. Really closed the game out for us. He's always going, not fearless, not afraid to shoot those floaters. Hit a couple big threes. I'm happy what I see from Quickly. Austin Rivers, you lost your shit. It is what it is. You got to beat out Bullock, maybe. But see, Bullock play fence, and Tibbs like defense. That's what Thibodeau like. Mitchell Robinson broke his hand or fractured his hand when was that? 3 games ago now? It's 3 games ago now. Fractured his hand. He's out for like 2 months. Nerlens Noel stepped in. Now, was I happy about Nerlens started in the preseason. I don't know if you remember that. Mitch was playing well, and I wanted Mitch to continue to play well. But this, to me, goes to show that he's expendable. Now, don't get me wrong. What he does is good for us, but if we can bring in some more scoring, we already played defense. Nerlens picked up just fine. Didn't really bore much. He had a lot of fouls. The referee was horrible, but he came and he changed the game on defense. He caught a crazy putback dunk on John Collins. John Collins, they got to do. I don't know what the Hawks are going to do, bro. I don't know what they saying. They want something for John Collins. I guess they're gonna have Clark. Who is it? Who do they have? What's the guy they drafted from? They drafted one of the Virginia guys. I guess they're gonna rock with that or something. I don't know what they're gonna do. Clint Capella was dominating us in the pick and roll. Trae Young was too. We really strapped Trae Young though. He had 23 and 8, 6 for 19, 1 for 4 from 3. He made a lot of free throws, which is, I mean, it is what it is. But he was killing us on the pick and roll. He can't play no fence. Oh my God, he plays no defense at all. Everybody, look at that. Everybody shooting splits was bad, except for Capella and Gallo. That's good. Gallo played good. He smacked the 3 in Obi's face that got him sat down. But look, 5 fouls trying to deal with Julius. 4 fouls trying to deal with Julius. It is what it is. You got to keep it G real sometimes. Julius Randle is on a whole nother level. Whole nother level. Now, RJ, He played good. He had a couple big threes. I saw him get a tough and one that we needed him to get. There's nothing I can really say about RJ. I think this is what he's going to be. He's going to be getting 18 to 20 every game. If he can make some threes, cool. And I mean, what else do you expect? I don't know what you want him to. Y'all want him to be an all-star? I don't know. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I don't know if Julius Randle. I mean, if RJ Barrett is going to be an all-star at any point in his career or his Knicks tenure. I really don't know. I don't know. I have faith in the kid. I think he's a good player. He's where you would want your second year player to be. Obi Toppin. He really didn't get a chance to do much today. He hit a 3, and I don't even remember his other shot. We got to play him more. I would play him. This game was too close. We got to punch on somebody. Whoever we play next, I think it's the Spurs Saturday. I'm not sure who we win the next time we play. But I just want to see Julius. I want to see Obi Toppin play more. I really want to see him out on the floor. Derrick Rose closed out the game out well too. He only had 8 points, 3 assists, but we didn't ask him to do much. But he can get to the paint when he wants, and he can pass the ball. Look, I like what we got going on in New York. I really do. I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to the future. I really am, because it's only gonna get better. Y'all gonna have to give us our respect. It's really no more asking that needs to be done. Y'all got to give the Knicks our respect. It's as plain and simple as that. Y'all gonna. I'm telling you, we're getting into the playoffs. I'm stamping it now. We're a playoff team, and after the playoffs, we're not. And I don't mean the bubble. I don't mean the 10th on the bubble, like not the literal bubble, but the metaphorical bubble. Like with the 10th seed, we got to do a play. No, I think we're gonna be top 6 seed into the playoffs. And don't be surprised if we win. Now, we don't have guard play to win the playoff series, I don't think, yet. Unless, because Alfred, I don't know. I don't know what I can say about Alfred. He still can't shoot and stuff, so it's just if we make a trade and we get a better scoring guard in, if we get Zach LaVine or we get Bradley Beal, or we will win the playoff series for sure. And it's just only going to go up from there. And we probably got to trade away all the picks and stuff, but it is what it is. But the sky's the limit, for real. The sky's the limit. All-Star game coming up. We'll vote for the All-Star. We'll not vote, but we'll name the All-Star players next episode of the Left and Last podcast. What else is it for us to do? I think that's it. That's it for now. But before y'all go, and look, let me check the chat. I checked the chat, and I thought Facebook was going to be clucking. Maybe I did it too late, but I thought it was going to be 1 million people here in the Facebook writing messages and shit like that. But in due time, I'm not tripping. Before y'all go anywhere, y'all know it's one thing we got to do. We got to go on Twitter and see the Jason Burke tweet of the week. You know Jason Burke always got some ill shit to say. Come on, Jay Burke. What you got for us, Jay Burke? I hope my boy Jason Burke had a good Valentine's Day. That's a good dude. Let's see. Jason Burke, here we go. I am the guy who joined during this recent live video. That's what we should watch. Valentine's Day. Jason Burke. Okay, here we go. I am tired of hearing about the coronavirus, and I am pretending the pandemic will last forever. I will still wear a mask when I have to, but when I am with people I know well in private, I am going to be more comfortable than that. Some risk should be taken. There you go. Advice from Jason Burke. I don't know if I'm backing everybody, not wearing masks and shit like that, but we love you anyway, Jason Burke. And he got The Last Dance on Blu-ray. I got to get that shit on Blu-ray too, cause yeah, I got the PS5 and it's time to build the Blu-ray collection. But If you made it this far, shout out to you for listening. Shout out to me for keeping you entertained. Episode 183, the Julius Randle episode, 44 clip on the Hawks. Get the fuck out of here. They drafted Trae Young over Luka Doncic. That was so stupid. The Kings did that stupid. Son's stupid. It's 8 in his ass. People crazy. But that's it. Make sure y'all rate and review on the iTunes podcast app. Leave 5 stars. Leave a comment. Subscribe to the YouTube. Just type in, Shop Heirlooms on YouTube, and it'll pop up. Or the Left Hand Lips podcast. Till next week, we'll stream earlier for sure. It just was a long day. It was like a 4-day weekend. We had a little mini vacay in my room, me and my leg. Great Valentine's Day. But till next week, eyes open, we out of here.